I think that's bogus. I'm not going to sign a piece of paper that says that if you leave me, I get nothing.
First of all, a prenuptial agreement is an agreement, it's a contract. Depending on what's on the contract and what's agreed upon, then it will be signed.
Like, no, I think that I should have half of everything that you've worked your entire life for.
Good evening. I'm Travis, and welcome to the IPH Theory. Ladies and gentlemen, I am also one half of the Cultural Discussions. Please like, follow, and subscribe to both entertainment channels on YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, today, this short lesson is about not necessarily prenups, but it's about a woman who doesn't believe in signing prenups. And I want you all to actually hear what she says. It's disgusting and it's sickening. Let us review.
My last relationship, we broke up because he asked me to marry him, but then he asked me to sign a prenuptial agreement. And I said, absolutely not. I think that's bogus. I'm not going to sign a piece of paper that says that if you leave me, I get nothing. Like, no, I think that I should have half of everything that you've worked your entire life for. And I think that's fair.
Okay, we're going to pause her right there. First of all, a prenuptial agreement is an agreement, it's a contract. Depending on what's on the contract and what's agreed upon, then it will be signed. First of all, if he wanted you to sign a prenup, it's because he's trying to protect himself just like you would. I'm pretty sure if you had what he had, or if you were a top tier earner, you would make any man who you think about marrying sign a prenup if you felt like you made more than him. The prenup doesn't necessarily mean that you're not going to get anything if you split up. And that's the thing with the marriage. It's like when we like and we're in love, it's all about love. But when we split up, it's all about finances. So what is it really about? He wants you to possibly sign a prenup because you all did not come up together. Now, if you all have been knowing one another since you guys were 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and y'all have been together since you were young, and you all grew into your finances together, I don't think that he would make you sign that prenup. But he might have seen some traits in you that he felt like, hey, I need to protect myself. And it really doesn't even matter. Some men and women out here, they make so much money, they don't give a damn how long they've been knowing you. Sign the prenup. The prenup could say, hey, if we're together for at least 10 years and we split up, he or she can have half of my earnings. But some individuals hear the word prenup and their mind is so pessimistic. Why don't you be optimistic? If I was in love with a woman and she was worth $50 million, I don't have 50 million right now. You know, I'm still trying to get the 1 million. But guess what? If I love you, baby, I'm going to sign that prenup because I'm not here for your money. I'm here for you and I'm here for your love. Now, if we build something together and it generates 10 million and we just so decided to split up, give me my portion. That's all I ask. Let me leave with what I came with or whatever we started together. Oh my God. This woman says, I believe that I should have half of everything that you've worked for, and you wonder why a lot of people don't want to get married. This is why he probably wants you to sign a prenup. You probably said something idiotic and foolish and evil like that. You believe that, literally, imagine if you were an NBA player, you worth $250 million with a B. You've been running all these miles. You've been dribbling these balls. You've been shooting free throws and jump shots and shooting threes and rebounding and dunking on people and contesting shots. You weren't with me when I was shooting in the gym. If he was a high-powered lawyer, You didn't fight those cases. You didn't win those cases. He went to school for all of that. How dare you feel entitled to half of what you did not earn? And God forbid he has a baby with this woman. And sometimes that is their contract. Once they have that child, you are locked down for life with an ungrateful, conniving, outrageous woman. But you know what's funny? Like I said, if she was the breadwinner, she would make a man sign a prenup because she's selfish and she's greedy. She wants your money, but she does not want you to get her money. Sounds like a regular, typical modern woman. And to my beautiful lady listeners, I'm not talking about women. I'm talking about women who operate with this mind frame. It's wrong. Just because you sign a prenup, that does not mean that you are going to get nothing. And that's how a lot of people look at prenups, because they don't understand it. Now, I will say this. I've never been married. I've never made anybody sign a prenup. I've never signed a prenup. I know that it's a contract, and contracts are agreed upon. If he wants you to sign a prenup, he can have his lawyer and you can have your lawyer. All four of you guys can draft up a prenup together, one that's feasible for both sides. But to the young man who was dating this woman or engaged to this woman, I pray for your peace of mind. You probably have peace now that since you are away from this hyena, and she's a beautiful hyena. Being a hyena has nothing to do with whether you look good or you don't look good. It's all about your mentality and your characteristics. This is just a pretty hyena who is probably just going to jump from relation to relation to relation because of her attitude towards life. You don't deserve a man that earns a lot of money, because all you're going to do is transfer a bunch of money to your personal account, to your mom's account, to your dad's account, to your sister's account. Next thing you know, he's like, hey, where's all the funds? And you already got 5 bags packed at your parents' house. And now they're living off everything that he worked for. That is crazy. That is outrageous. That is delusional. And I'm sorry, you don't deserve anybody good with money, because you just told the whole world that all you're going to do is use him. And you don't want him to sign a prenup because, just like you said, you feel entitled to half of everything that that man has worked for. That is sick. Can you imagine if men walked around feeling so entitled to a woman's earnings? You all would talk about this man until he's dead and gone. But as soon as it's you, it shouldn't be an issue. Oh my God. You know, this took a lot out of me because it's painful that individuals really think like her. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Travis. Remember, a prenup that is a contract. You can agree or disagree on a contract. And if you love him, you would sign it. Or if you love her, you would sign it, because you're not there for the money. Are you? I think. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IPH Theory. Have a great day.